Hello Wastelanders, it's Jewel Smith, and today I am Fiona, General of the Minutemen, and with me as always is my groovy ghoulie Hancock. And today I am going to give you a little tour of Sunshine Tidings Co-op. I am level 110. My previous video I toured Grey Garden. And I've also given you a previous tour of Abernathy Farm, which Sunshine Tidings isn't very far from Abernathy, but for some reason I kind of missed it in the game, and I came down here and unlocked Grey Garden before I unlocked Sunshine Tidings Co-op. So I gave the Grey Garden tour last time, now we'll be at Sunshine Tidings. It's a pretty large settlement for me, and so I have a lot to say about it. This might be a long video. There's a lot going on up here at Sunshine Tidings. In the distance over there you can see Abernathy Farm. Well, actually that's the little warehouse next to Abernathy Farm. I think Abernathy's like right there. Or, well, probably right around that thing. But anyway, it's right over there, right across the bridge, not too far away. It's just a quick run if you are in survival mode. You can run from Abernathy to Sunshine. But here we are, Sunshine Tidings Co-op.
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting. A consequence of being mechanical.
I'll go around the outside and show you. Sunshine Tidings is where I put my first robot workbench. And in my headcanon, I made it into a robot factory. So this is where all of my robots are officially manufactured. And it has a little theme to it. Everyone who works here wears certain types of clothing, and I'll show you that when we get in. Most of my settlements usually have Minutemen or settlers dressed as Minutemen who are acting as guards, but here my guards all wear the Rust Devil's robot armor, and that is taken from the bodies of Rust Devils who have dared to attack our settlement where we build robots. You see a little guy up there with one of the little robot helmets on from the Automatron DLC. And I basically used the buildings of the settlement itself as part of the outer perimeter, and then either built additional buildings or put the shack bridge walls around. Now here, it's not possible to reclaim this building. It's blocked off here with this. I think in real life we would have reclaimed this and built a wall across the back and had it be, you know, a house for someone to live in. But since I can't do that in the game, I've built a little house right there. And you saw the body of that ghoul there. Well, I can't remove those ghouls either. So there are dead ghouls all over this settlement, which kind of irks me.
Real tough to survive out here. At least that's what worked for me.
Yes, yes it did, Hancock. Alright, so we have a wall. It's very secure. It used to get attacked quite often. Well, thank you. By super mutants in the beginning. And then after I got the Automatron DLC, it got attacked like constantly by Rust Devils. I guess maybe because I put the robot factory here, I don't know, but Rust Devils love attacking this place. So here's the front gate. Yeah, okay, hush. God, those robots never shut up. This is the front gate. It's the only entrance to the settlement, in or out.
What a surprisingly pleasant day.
It is guarded by two robots. Ada, who's a follower from the Automatron DLC.
Would you like me to go with you?
No, not right now.
Actually, I'll be back later.
Very well, ma'am.
Oh, they constantly ask me if they want to come with me. I wish they wouldn't do that. She's a little bit modified from the original version. And then we have Jezebel over here. She's also from the Automatron DLC. She's not a follower, however, but that's the body that I made for her. Not to give away too many spoilers, but you have to build a new robot body for her. And she lives here at Sunshine Tidings Co-op.
Never fear, ma'am. I will ensure your safety to the best.
Alright, so this building, a lot of the buildings that are here in the settlement came with the settlement. And I just, you know, modified them and turned them into various places that have various functions. This one, this warehouse here, which of course you can build your own warehouse now with the contraptions. I think it's the contraptions add-on. But this came with the settlement, and I turned it into a bar and a little rec room. And of course there's an advertisement for Jamaica Plain, which I've tried to advertise at most of my settlements. We'll visit that one later. There's the bar and the bartender. Now you'll notice she's wearing a bomber jacket. Most of the people who work here for me, that's their kind of their uniform. They either wear a bomber jacket or a Brotherhood of Steel uniform that is the orange jumpsuit without the bomber jacket, or they wear a harness with various bits of robot armor along with it. So this is the bar, and she lives back here. With somebody else. I'm not sure who else lives back here with her. I think one of the farmers does. Outside here we have the caravan post, where the caravans come and hang out. The various traders. Carla, Lucas, Doc Weathers, Cricket. Little outhouse here. Of course the outhouses were added by the Far Harbor add-on. But that's a little convenience there for the bar patrons and the caravaneers. Alright, just hanging out. Alright, so this house here I've turned into a hospital / drugstore. We'll go up here. Please, no smoking around the patients. Hello there, Doc. I know, I should let you take a look at me. That's what you're gonna say.
Not many doctors around these days.
Ah, see?
You should let me take a look at
It's like I'm psychic.
Not now.
you. Fine.
They're as annoying as the robots. I wish they would not keep saying that. Alright, so here's the hospital. I left a few things in here. I think that came with it. I didn't scrap that. The wheelchair, I left it there. Put in some beds. You know, you'd think somebody would pick up a broom and move all this junk and pick up the bricks and such, but no.
I can patch you up if you need.
Come on. There's no reason to be slobs, people. Alright, so back here, I built a little house. The lady who runs our general store lives back here. And because, you know, it's a robot making industry here, I guess, she's got the robot poster. But, you know, she hangs out back here, but the shop is up there in the front, and we'll get our way over there in a minute. Another little house. Maybe later, John. Now, like I said, can't get rid of these feral ghouls. Even if I pick up their bodies and move them, which I have done over and over and over again, even if I move them outside the settlement, they reappear right back where they were before. Makes no sense. I wish that didn't happen. So in my head canon, those ghoul bodies aren't there, but in the game they are, and I can't get rid of them. But we have a nice little settlement here, or a little living quarters here. Several of the farmers live in here. Now imagine, you know, if I'm making robots, if this were really a robot factory, they wouldn't all be farmers. Ah, there's another one. Jerks. They would be robot builders, but you can't assign people to be robot builders. So there you go, they're all farmers. And this little house here, this houses 4 people. Kinda nice. I guess they like flowers. I like to put these little beds together. These and the little hospital beds, if you put them together, they kind of look like a full-size bed. You can squeeze more people into a smaller space. If you look at the workshop, you can see that hotbar in the top right corner is almost full. And actually the reason it's not full is only because I've scrapped a few pipe pistols. If you drop some pipe pistols and then scrap them while in workshop mode, you'll get a little bit of your hotbar back. It's kind of a cheat. And if you do it too much, the game will start, you get like your frame rate will get all screwed up and it'll lag or even crash. So I try not to do it too much, but sometimes if I just want to squeeze in a few extra pieces of furniture or something, I'll do that. But you can see I've got 20 people living here. Actually, I think it's probably 18 settlers. I don't know if the 2 robots count. But, you know, 20 altogether. Plenty of food, plenty of water, plenty of power. We have a big power generator across the way over there inside the robot factory. And we'll make our way over there. Alright, so here's another building that came with the settlement. This one's got a dead settler inside who cannot be removed, just like the ghouls. So, you know, he's over here warming his buns by the fire, never goes anywhere. Not much I can do about that, except pretend that he's not there. So, there's a little barracks for some of the workers. These silos came with the settlement. Can't do anything with those. So this lady, she sells clothes. This is the front end of that building that couldn't be reclaimed. It had the dead ghoul inside. So I like to think that, you know, if we rebuilt that building, she would live in it. But since she can't actually live in it in the game, I built her this little house over here. And she sells clothes.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what you do. She was glitched earlier and I couldn't buy any clothes from her. She didn't have any selling dialogue. I don't know why. I've got a few ghouls living here. I don't think that's one of them. I've got a gal over here, right here. I think she's a ghoul, one of my guards. Most of my ghouls I would send over to the slog, but then the slog got full. I think there's like 20 or 22 ghouls living over in the slog. So then I had to start sending ghouls elsewhere. Not that I mind ghouls, you know, but I just kind of figure that some of the humans might not like having them in their settlements. So, well, this is the scavenger. Whoa, weren't you just out there? And the scavenger's got a nice place, aside from the dead ghoul. You know, all his junk that he's scavenged. Like I said in my last video at Grey Garden, I like to give the scavengers kind of a nicer place than most. They're sort of, you know, a little bit better off maybe than the other settlers. Because they scavenge, they've got all kinds of goodies. And he's got this nice place of his own here. I'm not sure, I think he shares it with one of the guards. I think one of the guards sleeps in the bed with him. Well, the guards never sleep, that's the thing, so, but the guards use that bed, one of the guards.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a ghoul. How you doing? She patrols this wall over here. Now, Sunshine Tidings is in a really crappy location, in my opinion, because we've got this gunner camp over here, like right there on the bridge, on the overpass. There's usually gunners and raiders right over there. I think there's like a church or something, yeah, right there that's full of raiders. And if you go, I want to say it's like right over here somewhere, like nearby, not too far away. There's also a spot where a behemoth will spawn. And the place, and see over there, you can see on that overpass, there's more gunners. I mean, so you're like surrounded by enemies here.
So you got a ride of choice?
You're my ride of choice, John.
School myself. Makes me feel intellectual.
You're my ride of choice, darling. But yeah, so it's like in a really bad location that you would think, you know, surrounded by enemies, getting attacked all the time. And yet every time that I bring a follower here, other than John, Everybody I've brought here. I've brought McCready here, I've brought Piper here, I've brought Kate here, I've brought Preston here. They love the place. They're like, oh, it's so peaceful. Oh, I love it here. Oh, I can hear myself think. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, this place sucks. This place is surrounded by enemies. It gets attacked constantly. It's not a nice, quiet place. And then I brought John here, and he doesn't like it. He's the one follower who says negative things about this place. And I'm like, you know what, John? That's why I love you. You and I, we understand each other. I don't know if he'll say anything while I'm here, but it's pretty funny. He feels the same way I do, that this is not a safe location, and he doesn't like all the peace and quiet. Anyway, so this is the general store. Got a little cigarette machine outside, nice little bench, Nuka-Cola machine. Oh look, and another dead ghoul. We'll just pretend it's not there. We'll just pretend that's the Halloween section, right? Halloween decorations. Alright, so here's the general store lady. She's the one that lives in that little red house in the back. And here's her shop. Yep, it sure is. Got the ice machine, ice cooler, little milk machine. Alright, so those are the buildings that came with the place. Oh, and this little shed with another dead ghoul taking a bath. I turned that into a bathroom. Alright, so this building also came with the settlement. And I turned it into a workshop, armory sort of place. Yes, so Strong lives here too. When I got Strong pretty early in the game.
Humans, not many super mutants.
Yeah, I know. And I took him with me for a little while, but
was weak leader.
Yeah.
Strong glad to be rid of him.
Okay, great. I'm gonna back up so you stop talking to me. He didn't seem to like me very much.
Super mutants kill everything.
Yeah. And I never did get his perk because I just never seemed. Shh. Okay, hush, Strong. Okay, dude, it's cool. I just could never seem to get him to like me whatsoever. I guess he just. I don't know what it takes, but I never got his perk. But this settlement, like I said, got attacked so many times. I thought, well, you know what, Strong, you need to come out here and help defend this settlement. So he got sent out here, and this is pretty much where he has stayed ever since. And then when I got the Far Harbor add-on and Erickson, you can actually buy tame Gracie. Hey, Gracie. You can buy tame mutant hounds from Erickson. And so I sent Gracie out here to be Strong's puppy. So Strong and his dog live out here. And look, there's another dead ghoul. I'm shocked.
Strong hope we find milk of humankind.
Hi there. So they run the armory, take care of the weapons and armor needs
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a
of
time.
our settlers. Yeah, okay. There's the workshop. Let's see if I have any bottle caps to pick up. Bottle caps. Oh yeah, I do. Wow, 4,900 bottle caps. I'll take that. Alright, and this is the little computer that you can use to, yeah, we're hilarious. To control, there's a robot here. I think his name was like Professor Feelgood or something like that. The terminal allowed me to send him to get repaired, and I sent him to get repaired, and he went running off down the road and never came back. I have no idea where he is. I read online that he's at, I don't remember, some other location in the Commonwealth, General Atomics or someplace like that, and I went there looking for him, but I couldn't find him. So I have no idea where Professor Goodfeels went, and he's gone. Oh well. But this is my robot factory here. Got a guard out front. We'll go in and open it up. And this is where I have built the robots that I sent out around the Commonwealth. If you see other robots in my other settlements, like one of these days you'll see Spike at Hangman's Alley, or Aphrodite at Jamaica Plain. I think we've already visited Ten Pines, where I have Galadriel. And anyway, there's other robots out and about, and this is where I've built all of them. Is right here. And I do have the iBot pod, but that's kind of, in my opinion, kind of lame. I mean, it sends out an iBot and you can ask it to look for certain things like, oh, I want some ballistic fiber, iBot, go out and find me some. And it'll go flying around the Commonwealth until it finds some ballistic, fiber somewhere, and then you can go and get it. But like, seriously, I can just go to Lucas, or I can buy military grade duct tape from Trash Can Carla, or I can, I could just go to Cleo and Good Neighbor and get, there's just so easy to get materials in this game. I don't even really see the point in using the iBot thing, but alright, whatever. So I built one and it's there. But there's and various goodies, like I'm working on robots. Yeah, John, I know. All the robot workshop goodies. And that powers up the whole settlement. And I've mentioned before that I like to have a place to crash. For my headcanon, for RP reasons, as they say, for role-playing. I like to say, well, when Hancock and I are hanging out, that's where we sleep at night. After we drink too much whiskey in the bar, then we'll stagger over here and crash in the robot workshop. I don't really have a nice, some of my settlements I have a much nicer place to crash with John, and that's because those are settlements where I stay more often. I don't really stay in this settlement a whole lot. I mean, I built it all up and I come here and I build my robots, but it doesn't feel like home to me. I guess that's one way to put it. I love Abernathy Farm. I love Starlight Drive-In. There's other settlements that I really enjoy being in for whatever reasons. But this isn't really one of them. Like I said, not my favorite place to be, not John's favorite place to be. So we just have a mattress back there that we can crash on if we need to, but we generally try not to spend too much time here. Alright, so that is Sunshine Tidings Co-op, and now it's getting dark. So I guess I'll call it a video and say thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and then you'll know when I upload other videos. You can also check out my About Me page on YouTube, and I'm on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and I'd be happy if anybody wants to leave questions, comments, suggestions. I'm doing this settlement tour, and I will eventually tour all of the settlements, but I will also do a few gameplay videos here and there. I mean, being such a high level, I've already played through the whole storyline, so I'm not really giving away any huge spoilers, but I'd be happy to visit various locations and shoot various things if you'd like to see that. Otherwise, I will see you in my next settlement tour video, and that will be Oberlin Station. So have a good day. See you later. Bye.